Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, wherever you may be, whatever time of day it happens to be. This is a usual Saturday night stream for Euro Truck Simulator 2. For today we are starting in Aalborg in Denmark. And we are in the purple Scania, and hopefully we are going to be going to Berlin. My trailers are sat at my depot, just over there. It might be visible there, I think, possibly. Only visible. So, right. Okay. So this is our truck. It's my old, long-standing Scania by RJL. She's a 730, I think she is. Okay, that's a good actually what's it? Right, what's actually in? What have I got? What is my engine? Yeah, it's a... Ooh, it's a 990. It's a hot one. That's probably why it's got no badge on the front. Right. Whilst we sit here, I'm going to head over. I'm going to get downstairs. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Bring it back. I'll be drinking coffee out of a daft mug because I've not got a Scania mug. And then we'll be heading down to Berlin. time that it's taken me to go downstairs and get myself a cup of coffee, another viewer has come in. Hello, hello, hello. Right. First of all, let's go get our trailer. Trace, how you doing? I hope you are well. There's our trailers. 25.2 meter double. Well, it will be 25 meters when we are fully connected up. Good. I've had an okay day today. I was at Jodrell Bank earlier on in Cheshire. Oh, bit more. Got it. All done on the mirrors. First tug. Second tug. Wheel locked in. Handbrake on. Guys outside and wind the legs up. There we go. Legs wound up. So our trailers today make our truck to 5.25 meters. They are fully refrigerated with a pair of Thermo King units on the front. So now we are going to get a refrigerated load, and that will take us hopefully to Germany. Maybe we can get one that takes us right into Berlin. So that's our horse, that's Tromsø, Gunnels, that's Hull, Gedser, Linköping, Kiel. That takes us to Germany, but only so far. Burg, that takes us the wrong part of Germany. That takes us to Iceland, Poland, Austria. Nuremberg, that takes us way past Germany. That's no good to us. So, or we can go to Dortmund, which is on the wrong side of Germany. So we'll take that one for now, because Berlin's there. That's our ultimate goal. So we've got 2 jobs. Smoked eel, 11 tons of eel going to Norfoods. That's an absolute swine to car. Do we go to car 4? I think we'll go to car 4 to start off with. Because trying to get into Norfoods, not Norfoods, yeah, Norfoods with these doubles is not fun. In fact, it's a right royal pain in the arse. Those little stalls were not made to have trucks like these going, especially with 2 trailers. Not so bad with 1. Right, my shift today started at 0800. I've just done my walk around check before I went on stream, and it is now 8:33. So by 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1300 hours, I've got to take a 45-minute break. So we'll get them to let me there, fuck it. I'll cheat a bit. But if you got something like this, you probably park up the rear trailer. Then put your first trailer on the bay, then get somewhere to load up the back trailer. Right, so let's go to Pelletfish. We'll stop at 1300. Actually, it's 9:19 because it's just because of how long it takes us to load up. So that's pushed us back an hour. So it's actually 1400 we can go to, which will probably take us somewhere down to where the German border is. So, let's go to Flensburg. That's border there at Padborg. 3 hours 46 minutes. So yeah, that takes us there. So I think there's a rest area there. There we go. That's 4 hours away, which is perfect. And then we'll stop for 45 minutes. Watch the counter go up from 0 to 45. And then we'll do the last bit of the run from to our destination. And then we'll take a day's break. It'll be a rest period. Get another load, and it all begins again. So that's what trucking's all about, getting from point A to point B. And once I get to Berlin, I will then be... it's lovely coffee, this is. I will then be making my way to American Truck Simulator. We'll do some driving over there. Over in that profile, I've got a Freightliner Cascadia. But I've got a few things to get off my proverbial chest. I've been watching the news and following things, and Volodymyr Zelensky was invited to the White House this week to hopefully sign a deal with minerals with Donald J. Trump. That meeting did not go well. Did not go well at all, and it made the 47th President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, to look small and immature. It was certainly not conducted in a manner that I would expect high-level government meetings to take place. As a result, the deal fell through. Now, America has got some, well, not America, sorry, Ukraine, they have got some rare earth metals. Currently, America relies on mines in places like China to get some of these rare earth metals for their electronics industry. And Ukraine has got some. The only trouble is, they're in eastern Ukraine, an area held by Russia. As a result, it would appear, this is my take on it, so I might be wrong, that Donald wanted, he wanted Zelensky to kind of just roll over and just give him these minerals. Well, that deal has completely fell through. And the way that it was conducted makes me think that now, in a similar way that he has been saying, oh, I want Greenland, I'm going to take over Greenland if Denmark doesn't sell it to me. Makes me wonder, yeah, if the Sorpa says, I'm going to declare war on Ukraine, it won't end well. I hope it doesn't. I kind of hope that his advisors go, oi, Donald, no. Because if that happens, the only winner will be Vladimir Putin. Mr. Trump, thank you. Thank you for doing my bidding, Mr. Trump. And traditionally, America and Russia have been on completely opposite ends of the political spectrum. Back in the 1960s, I think it was Khrushchev? Nikita Khrushchev, I think it was. And I think John F. Kennedy, I think, who were in power in the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and the United States at about the time of the Cuban Missile Crisis, which was brought about by Russia putting missiles on Cuba aimed at Florida. The American president at the time spotted these and was, well, he was less than impressed. And some high-level diplomatic talks took place. And eventually, Russia backed down and the missiles were removed off Cuba. That was probably the most dangerous time since the ending of World War II. And right now, we're heading back to that kind of time. And it's concerning to say, it's concerning at the least, because you never know quite what Donald Trump is going to do, because he's just so unpredictable. And right now he is behaving like he's the child, student, protege, puppet of Vladimir Putin. And Vladimir Putin, when things are going great, he's fine. When, however, you start to become a political liability, or your usefulness is no more, he plays the elimination game. Doesn't matter if you are a rich oil oligarch, a politician, a journalist, a member of the Russian Orthodox Church, doesn't matter. If he thinks that you are going to get in his way or you're no longer useful to him, you'll disappear. Hey, Botrock, how you doing? Whether that disappearance is with Novichok, like Sergei Skripal's, Polonium, Alexander Litvinenko, or a gulag in Russia, like so many of the people who have got in his way, it doesn't matter to him. And I think if he wants to bite the week's news, he will. Doesn't matter if you're Emmanuel Macron, Boris Johnson, Keir Starmer, or Donald Trump, he does not care one bit. If he wants you gone, you be gone. Not a good idea to get into bed with a poisonous snake. Definitely not a good idea. Because if it bites, and Vladimir Putin probably will, it's pretty much guaranteed, he will bite. And when he bites, usually it don't end well. I certainly would not. Oh, what's... Oh. Did you not see the meeting with Trump and Zelensky? Zelensky went to put Trump in his place. It didn't. The meeting didn't end well. It was a very hot-tempered meeting because, as you know, Donald Trump is a bit of a manchild. He does not like to be told no, and he got told no by Zelensky. Right. I'm going to have to take up 2 parking spots here. Right. Okay, we have now got 45 minutes game time. I can't be asked to sit and wait the traffic on, so we'll just have a quick 15-minute break. How long have I got to go on this run? We've got 3 hours remaining. Yeah, okay. Map. Yeah, we've got enough. We've actually got enough time to have a 45-minute break. Yeah, he did. And the thing is, when you are in that kind of place, and you're in that kind of position, having little patty fits because things aren't going your way, when the world's media is looking at you, and the only winner right now was Zelensky. He was the cooler of the two. And Zelensky is not a pushover. Yeah, he was a comedian who turned to politics. In a similar way that Ronald Reagan was an actor who turned to politics in the United States. So you can do it and become a statesman. And when you're in that kind of position, you need to be blessed in the art of statecraft. I couldn't do it. If I was in Keir Starmer's position, Macron's position, Donald Trump, I would probably be out of my depth if I tried to do it with just me. Which is what Trump looks like he's doing. He's put yes men. Because he wants people to be compliant to him. So he tells somebody to do something, they won't know any better than to follow the boss's rules. But the boss doesn't know how politics works. Yeah. When the boss is wrong, see rule 1, the boss is right. But what if the boss actually isn't right? See rule 1. It doesn't work like that. And he wanted Zelensky to just lie on his back like a little puppy. And Zelensky was having none of it. Emmanuel Macron had a meeting with him. And Trump put something out that was blatantly wrong. Emmanuel Macron said, no, that is wrong. And put Trump in his place. The look on Trump's face was like, oh my, how dare you, how dare you, how dare you tell me that? Same with Keir Starmer. When Keir Starmer called him out on stuff, he was not happy. He doesn't like being called out. But did you see the photograph of him when he was speaking to Macron? He had this huge, great big bruise on his hand, where obviously they've done a two-handed handshake. Yeah, he's shaking his hands, and Macron's gone on the other hand and put his hand on the other side with both hands. He's got this whacking great big bruise. According to Farron Cousins on the channel Farron Balanced, he could be on blood thinners because of a heart problem. If that's the case, he really does not want to be having massive temper tantrums. When you have a temper tantrum, what happens? Your blood pressure goes up. If you're on heart medication, blood thinning medication, because you've got a heart problem, it ain't going to end well. He could very well get taken out. Not by the ballot box, not by the witness box. He could get taken out from the inside. He'd be taken out by biology. And not a single shot will be fired. He'll blow up in his temper and his heart, BAM! A friend of mine at the Model Boat Club is no longer with us now. Was a diabetic, and he was on warfarin as well because of heart problems. He's had 3 heart attacks. The 4th one took him. Carling, Will, is it? Not Will Carling. Joe Carling. Oh, the comedian. Will Carling. What's his fucking name? Somebody call him. It's like, did a good one. He's on about bloody heart, you know. Somebody come along and I had a heart attack, then he had a heart attack. Then I had a heart attack, then he had a heart attack. Then he had cancer. Fuck that, I'll have a heart attack. And a few years later, having made that comedy sketch, he had another heart attack and died. And when you are in his kind of position that Trump is in, you need to learn how to hold your cool. Because he's got a very bad habit of things aren't going right, he'll get up and fucking blow himself off on bloody Truth Social. That ain't good for you. I mean, yeah, okay, he's got the probable maturity of a fucking 6-year-old, or even younger than that. But it made America look small on the world stage. Yeah, it made great TV, in his words. But it didn't paint America once a country that was respected on the world stage, had dignity on the world stage. Yeah, it just tore that to shreds, and it didn't look good. And now Donald Tusk, Prime Minister of Poland, has also waded in. Every time that 47 does something, it plays straight into the hands of Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin. I mean, he's shut down USAID. USAID is a foreign aid program. United States Agency for International Development, USAID. Oh, bollocks. Gonna be late. And a lot of countries were looking at American aid. But now that's gone. Where are they going to turn to? China. The Chinese Belt and Road Initiative. And if you're a government, country worth its salt, what you want to do, you want to increase your influence. Not decrease it. Especially if you want to stop small nations going to China. But, I know. I'll make a phone call. Right now, though, what they're going to do is, not turn to America for financial assistance and investments. They'll turn to the Chinese. And then get tariffs slapped on them by America for going to the Chinese. That's his foreign policy. If you want to stop other countries going to your adversaries, Although China is one to be respected right now. Not necessarily feared. Because I don't think China is that big of a threat, at least not compared to Russia. But where are we? Yeah. See if I can find another route. I've gone straight fucking past it, that's why. Skew it! Ah, that's where I need to be. I need to be up there. Right. I'm back on track now. Yeah, and that's a risk. I mean, Panama turned to China for investment. Well, a lot of countries in South America have turned to, because Americans, well, we won't give you. China is very good when it comes to soft power. So good that they've even used it here. You go to Nottingham, you got the, I think it's the Ningbo Friendship Bridge. Yeah, Ningbo, China. Nottingham University has a big, by the looks of it, Chinese investment. because China stepped in where our own government stepped out. And that's what soft power is. And America could actually, rather than try to fight China like that, they could learn from China on how to conduct effective foreign policy. Do I like what Xi Jinping is doing back home in China? Not really. But they're not the threat that America seems to think they are. Most of the world's electronics in Russia, Australia, Japan, America, Europe, they come from China. Therefore, it's not in their interests to go to war. They are more interested in people trading with them. They've become, yeah, okay, they've got expansionist things over Taiwan and the likes, South China Sea, sort of ambitions. But I don't think they are going to be turning the heat up anytime soon. They haven't invaded another country. Russia has. And when Trump was like, you're gambling with World War III, Zelensky. To me, that rang a few alarm bells. What's he got to do to try and get these bloody minerals? Declare war on Ukraine? That could potentially put America in direct conflict with Russia. Because Russia wants the Donbass region where all the minerals are. So does America. Mr. Trump, it is mine, it is mine. Vladimir, that is mine. Mr. Trump, no it is not. It is mine. If you want the minerals in the Donbass region, come and get them. And then let me teach you a few things or two, Mr. Trump. And what happens then? Article 5? Yeah, he's going the right way fucking about it, I know. definitely will start a war. Whether it's with Ukraine, which is a big possibility. That's what else probably will do. But then, because he won't listen to his... Need to go wider. Yeah. Because he won't listen to his advisors, yeah, he'll start a war and he will lose. That's probably bet the draw pin. Because he won't listen to his advice, he'll lose the war. And he'll lose it big time. And that will be his undoing. Right, let's see if I've got Kiel to Berlin. Nope. Travemund. Nope. Paderborn. I'm trying to get to Berlin. Hamburg. Hamburg, there we are. Berlin. Expires in 15 hours time. So right, quick travel. Navigation, quick travel to Hamburg. No. Definitely not. It's fixed. Yeah, the old one didn't do it. Right, okay, now that I am in Hamburg, let's see, cargo market, Hamburg to Berlin. There we go. I do like these Ikari trails. Because when America was in Afghanistan, whilst Bush was in there, they didn't do too bad. Whilst Obama was in there, again, they didn't do too bad. But Trump thought he was everything. Which is why it went so horribly tits up. Yeah, Biden's pullout could have been done a lot better. But it is what it is. And he really needs to listen to his advisors and listen fucking hard. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's good when you do that. "13 tons of cheese." Oh, it's filling of a barge. Oh, I see. That was a bad one on the M6 on Thursday night. The truck had broke down by junction 15. Driver got out to see what was wrong with it, got hit by a car. Yeah, but that's car drivers for you. So let's go to Berlin. We have got 5 hours on the job, and it's a 4.5 hour run. Now Vladimir Putin, or should I say Vladimir Putin, he is not going to have a very good time, because this Ukraine conflict, they've chewed through that much of their military. They're having to, like you say in the news, they're having to go to North Korea for manpower. And the Ukrainians are doing a very good job of taking that manpower out. And eventually, they will be the ones suing for peace. Because there won't be any North Koreans left to send over. Unless, of course, Trump decides, hey, Vladimir, I need to get rid of some of my convicts, my repeat offenders. Do you want them in your military? Oh, Mr. Trump. I like it, Mr. Trump. What were you going to do with them? We were going to send them to El Salvador, but, you know, we can work out a deal to give them to you. Perfect, Mr. Trump. Perfect, Mr. Trump. American Supermax jail prisoners end up in Russia. Yay, freedom! Right, you'll go to Ukraine to fight. That was not what we asked for. We thought we were going to get freed. That's what Trump told us. Ah, yes. That is what he told you. That is what he told you because that is what I told him to tell you. So what gets him very crazy? And when there are no Americans to send over, what next? We all know the Republicans have got no fucking spine. It'll be interesting to find out, though. Although somebody in one of the federal buildings yeah, I'm talking about the prisoners though. America gets rid of some of its hardcore repeat offender prisoners by sending them to Russia. I'm talking about sending them to El Salvador to serve time in El Salvador's prison. But if Vladimir Putin offers a better deal than El Salvador, that's exactly where he'll go. You'll have Americans fighting Ukraine. Not fighting for Ukraine, no, they'll be fighting Ukraine. And they will lose. Badly. But there was a video that, because some feds got fired by Doge. So before they left, they left a leaving present. And there was a video on the information screens. And it was an AI generated video, but fuck, it was hilarious. And it was Donald Trump sucking Elon Musk's feet. AI generated video, but fucking hellfire. Imagine walking into work and you got the big display screens and that's what's on them. Although it should have been really Vladimir Putin there having Donald Trump suck Vladimir's worm. Because that's exactly what he's doing right now. On the world stage. Absolutely hilarious. And there's lots of Republican voters who voting for Trump are getting screwed over. Buyer's remorse. Ha ha! Sucks to be you, motherfuckers! Sucks to be you. We told you what he was like. We told you what he was gonna do. But you didn't listen. And where can they find sympathy? In the dictionary between shit and syphilis. Imagine though, you walk into the office and there it is. You know, whoever did it must have done it from the inside of the building. Because those screens I would have thought would be would be on a closed network. So it's probably uploaded with a USB stick. Kick, play. The thing is though, Elon Musk is not a member of the government. Why the fuck was he and one of his children in that White House press briefing? He has no right to be there. It'd be like me or you going to Downing Street and standing next to Keir Starmer whilst he is giving a press briefing on the NHS or whatever. Oh yeah, if you do that, it's got to be with Trump and Putin. Now, when 9/11 happened, I had an email sent to me, and it was a picture of Osama. It was before AI, so it was photoshopped to high heaven, and it was George W. Second George Bush. What it was H.W. or George W. I think it was George W. Lying on a bed, his head sort of propped up on his arms, and behind him was a guy with the face of Osama bin Laden, fucking George Bush up the arse, with the caption, "Make love, not war." I mean, it was really crappily done. You could tell it was superimposed, photoshopped. No fucks were given. And If somebody were to do something along those kind of lines with AI and have Vladimir Putin doing Donald Trump, the press, they would have an absolute field day. He wouldn't be able to live it down. And that day would go down in journalistic infamy. Mr. Trump, what does my worm taste like? Mr. Trump, tell me. Mr. Trump, what does my worm taste like? Does it taste of vodka? Is it salty, Mr. Trump? Is it sweet, Mr. Trump? Oh, sooner or later, somebody will do something like that. I can see it happening. It's just a matter of time. Or even better than the White House. Isn't there a big, giant 30-foot wide video screen at Times Square in New York? Put it on that. Oh yeah, his face would probably fall. Oh yeah, oh yeah, his face would be absolute shock horror. And yeah, it will be worth 1,000. Times Square, on the Times Square on right outside. Or even better, mobile screen right outside Trump Tower. So whoever did that would soon have to make their exit from the United States very, very sharpish. I think I'm on the outskirts of Berlin. Yeah, I am. The person who did it would probably have already been fired. That's why he'd do it. Presuming, of course, he knew who the hell it was. Because if you did something like that at work, do you really think you'd admit to it? Would you? I sure as hell wouldn't. If I did such a stunt. Oh yeah, you probably... The thing is though, would it actually be a class as a felony offence? Because it would be covered, I reckon, under the First Amendment. The right to free speech. The right to free expression. the idea as well that he's come up with. Have you got £5 million? If you've got 5 million in your back pocket, you could. He's talking about selling green cards. You know who's going to buy them? People who want to get to the United States away from Vladimir Putin. Russian oligarchs who don't like him. People in the same camp as the late Alexei Navalny. How's it buy them? He probably would find his way around it. But I don't think that Trump is going to be around in 4 years' time. At least not in any fit state to govern. Welcome to Berlin. Right, let's see where it wants me. Okay, let's have a quick... Okay. It was a fairly easy back in that. Spy that record down there. Yeah, whoever comes in after, okay, initially, I reckon, if Donald Trump were to have a heart attack tomorrow and die, it would pass on to JD Vance. However, if he were to do the next 4 years and actually make it all the way through to the end of the term and leave office, but in the primaries, JD Vance loses against the primary and another Republican comes in. For fuck's sake, not Marjorie Taylor Greene. Jesus Christ. If she gets elected, we are fucked. Yeah, whoever comes in, if George W. gets re-elected. So Judge Juppie goes, I'll stand again. I did well in 9/11, so after 9/11, so I'll stand again. Now, bearing in mind, he wasn't the greatest president of the United States, but he's certainly, compared to now, not the worst. He made a few gaffes. He made a lot of gaffes. But yeah. Well, then if he goes up against, say, Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, them pair, or whoever gets it, like you say, has got to have a lot of work to do. And the first thing I would do right now, I'd sever all ties with Russia. I mean, there's too many red flags with this administration. You know, there's too many. You know, why is he being so pally with Vladimir Putin? Why? You gotta ask yourself. And I think they got something on him. Question is, what have they got on him? Ah, there's a rest area there behind me. Right, okay. Does he owe the Russians money? Which is very possible. It's extremely possible that money is owed somewhere along the lines. Yeah, who knows? When you've... Let's see if I can trigger the... I know what I'll do. And I'll double park this trail. But whoever, say, has to vet the next potential candidate will have to do a better job. Because when... Yeah, he loves to keep him wrapped around the finger. Very definitely. And that's not what you want for a country. It's not good for the country. It's not good for the government. Okay, why not triggering? I wonder if it's that. Or is it across on this side of the... Uh-oh. I appear to have spawned my truck in the wrong fucking place. That's no good to me. So I'm going to dump my trailer around here, I think, and see if I can get the rest break to take there. I don't want to become daylight. Yeah, I spawned my trailer in somewhere a bit squippy, so I'll park it here for a moment. So, how you doing, life? How you doing? How's life treating you? Oh, brilliant. Most excellent. I am sat directly on the rest point. Oh, lovely. I was at Jodrell Bank earlier. Okay. Which is actually quite interesting. Okay, it ain't there. Right. Tell you what, I'll go over to there. Not wrong with that. The other thing is, the lake district, it's full of people. Right. Okay, let's go back to the Brandenburg Gate, shall we? Because they've finally, now that they've reworked Berlin, they've actually put the Brandenburg Gate in, which is actually here. And then I think I will jump up, go down to the Brandenburg Gate, get my screenshots that I want. My work was great. I'm working next this week coming. So, but on Friday I finish work for a week. Woohoo! And then I'll jump onto ATS for an hour or so. I bet if you've only just got in from the latest, I bet you're absolutely fucking bollocks. What am I gonna do? 3 words, Hot Rock. Absolutely fuck all. I'm just gonna chill out and relax. Probably just some Euro truck or American trucks in. Maybe a bit of work on the railway. Well, end of the month, I've got my car insurance as well. Well, I've not been renewal notification yet. Sounds like fun. So we're now approaching the Brandenburg Gate. So we are currently in East Berlin. Now, we can't actually go into there by the looks of it. However, time to probe some defences. Because sometimes SCS forget to put barriers in. Sometimes they don't. See if I can get around the other side. Right. can't get that way. Can I get this way? Let's see if I can get to the Brandenburg Gate. Actually get right up to it, because that's my goal. Well, let's see if I can do it without teleporting. So we're still in East Germany. Although, yesterday I was Leek Buxton area, Macclesfield. I actually drove the Cat and Fiddle. And I tell you, it's a beautiful road. Right. Now those barriers are not wide enough to get the truck through. These. Nope. Around the area to get in. Because I actually want to get into here. You got the barrier there, so you can't actually get around there. That's a shame, I can't actually get to the Brandenburg Gate. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to teleport through. And park up. There we are. Yeah, Cherry Gorge is nice. You know, I'm surprised this isn't a POI for the game. Right, okay. Now we leave Euro Truck Simulator and we go to American Truck Sim for the last hour or so. But in the meantime, I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to make myself a drink, and I'll see you in a bit. Give me about 10 minutes or so while the game loads up. I'm back. Okay, let's see what this is. Iowa. Looks like I might be getting Iowa 80 when Iowa comes in. Missouri, 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 Illinois. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Right. So, okay, we'll continue the career. Apparently, in California, somewhere, there's an extension, a hidden extension for Route 66. That's a nice W900. It's got the aerodynamics of a brick. Right. Navigation, world map. So, Route 66. Oh, I've got to get to finish off this run. Okay. Oh, what actually is Route 66? Route 80, Route 50, Route 15. Right, so we'll pick up this route and we'll Now it's about 600 kilometers, so it'll take about 40 minutes, I reckon. And then I'm going to have a look to find out where Route 66 is on the map and see if I can follow it. Oh, Polly, we are going to Kalispell. And we are taking some paper. And what am I doing? Trying to get my head out of a cat. I've got Cobby sitting downstairs, and I've got Bergen who's followed me upstairs and decides to sit on my lap. What's this proddy pokey cat? This little ball of meat's vibrating. Yes, you. Yep. And I'm all over the bloody road. I should have seen her the other night, Hot Rock. I was playing Five Finger Peekaboo with the cat. She was lying by us on the mattress next to me. Quilt wasn't covering, but it was covering me. So I just slid my fingers out from underneath the quilt. Bat! Bat! Peekaboo! What's up, Bergen? Hmm? what I wanted. It's all right if the dog's asleep. Well, if you still have a crash, the dog's getting a face full of airbag. It's like these people who sit on the passenger seat with their feet on the dashboard. If the car's getting if the car's got an passenger airbag and it goes off, you're getting broken knees and a fractured skull. And dislocated hips. All in one foul, all within a second of each other. Not good. But again, out of the way. You're in the way. Again. Nope. Although I was watching a Facebook video of somebody who used to stream on YouTube, and he got a cockatiel on the wheel, and it decides to let one go. All over the steering wheel. Good. Lie down. Lie down. No, you can't drive the truck. Oh. Uh-oh. Come on, copy. Montana is where we going. Oh, she's done that before. She has done that before. Cobby likes to climb all over me from the armchair to the computer desk, and my farm sim thing. She likes to put her weight on that. Well, we're still in Idaho at the moment, on and around Spokane. And we're in the small Cascadia. Would be nice if Freightliner were to offer a full raised roof with this. Well, there's Idaho. Oh, so Spokane, Washington, I think it was. Yeah, now we're in Idaho. So we've got one more state line to cross. And a distance of around about 330, 250 kilometers. Whoop, go up here. Fuck that. Bit of off-roading there, never mind. Totally illegal driving there. Hee hee. Yeah, that'll teach him. Well, where I live, I ain't got a bloody driveway. So I couldn't do that kind of stuff. I have to park on the street at my house. Have I got enough money? Not quite enough money to buy another truck. What's that? Idaho. It's too great to litter. Yeah, I like that. In other words, take your shit home with you. It's most impolite parking across your people's driveways. I'm not even sure where the law stands as regards it. I mean, is it illegal? I know it's fucking rude. I mean, you could wake him up at a silly hour in the morning. I need to get to work, and you're blocking my driveway. Do that every time you have to go to work, it blocks your car. Leave about an hour before you need to leave and just wake him up. Just for you. We'll see. You also get pissed off for being woken up early hours of the morning. Because, you need to go to work and he's blocking your driveway. Got any nails? Couple of nice long 3-inch nails. Put one in front, one behind the tyre on 2 wheels. Whichever way he goes, he'll burst 2 tyres. And then deny all knowledge. Or if you've got a jack or something like that, some blocks of wood. Jack the car up, jack his car up, and put a couple of blocks of wood just underneath his front suspension. Just enough to lift the front wheels off the ground so it can't get any drive. Just enough. That'll piss him off. Oh fuck. I think I just got done for speeding. Whoops. Only 50 miles an hour over the limit. Oh, crap. Here goes the DOT. They probably want a word with me. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely do it. He'll soon learn. Well, we are almost at Kalispell now. And then I think it'll be the end of the run for tonight. That was a nice Western Star. If you got a means to, like, a trolley jack or something like that, and a skateboard, jack his car up, put it on a skateboard, push it. No, it's not this one, so it's the next one. Right. Let's get this delivered, shall we? Let's see what happens. It's down there. There we go. Right, let's see where we are. That's where we've got to go. Okay, 566. There we go. Right. Navigation. Let's find the Route 66. Where is Iowa? I think that's there actually. Let's have a look, see where. Ends in Santa Monica, Los Angeles, California. Where is it? Okay, so where is Los Angeles? Down here somewhere. Right then, I will see you all next week. All being well. And next Friday is the week I go on to a week's annual leave, so there may be something a little bit longer than usual. So for now, yep, it is the end. Take care, be safe, be well, and have a wonderful week. Bye, y'all.